Good evening, vinyl community and YouTube. So I'm going to continue my vinyl collection series. This is going to be the, let's see, I believe R through R, S, and T, which I need to pull some more out. I've got quite a bit of T's in the next group. So this is going to be a pretty large group here. First over here, the reason why I have these two separated is because these kind of go in my like box sets. I have a section with a bunch of like box set. If you watch my video on this record that I have, it's one of the first few I did. The reissue deluxe has the actual zipper just like the original pressing, and this I don't like to store it with the other albums because you can lean against them and warp it. It's just kind of a complaint people used to have on the original pressing. So I've kind of made it a point not to store it with the other ones. I've also done an unboxing video on this, which is the deluxe or limited edition of the A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead. So if you care to check that one out, make sure you do so. So I knock everything over here. Alright. Talk. The party's over. Systems officer, for the pinback fans out there. This is the one of the other gentlemen that's in pinback side, like his solo project. Excellent record. So for those of you who like the Rob Crow series, you'll like this. I think go pick it up. It's a really good record. Sticks. George Strait Christmas. I'm gonna bust this out here in a couple of days probably. And happy Thanksgiving to all my American viewers for tomorrow. Stooges. Steve Miller Band. Steely Dan Aja. Steely Dan Katie Lied. Star Wars The Force Awakens, excuse me. Sound City Reel to Reel. Great documentary. Born in the USA, Springsteen. The River by Springsteen. Born to Run by Springsteen. Paul Simon, Graceland. Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. Sex Pistols, Never Mind the Bullocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. Schoolie D, Smoke Some Kill. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Night Moves. Saturday Night Fever. Santana Zebop. Santana Abraxas. RJD2 Dead Ringer. Linda Ronstadt, Heart Like a Wheel. Rolling Stones Undercover. Rolling Stones Some Girls. Rolling Stones Tattoo You. Rolling Stones Exile on Main Street. Actually this week I listened to Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones, so that's why it's not right here with me. I've got it over there at my turntable. Kenny Rogers, the singles. Kenny Rogers' greatest hits. Sound of Music. Ringo. Lionel Richie, Dancing on the Ceiling. And Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. REO Speedwagon, You Can Tune a Piano, but You Can't Tune a Fish. Terry Reid, it's a good album right here, one of my favorites. Refused Freedom. Refused, The Shape of Punk to Come. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stadium Arcadium. Red Hot Chili Peppers, By the Way. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Rat Out of the Cellar. Radiohead in Rainbows. Radiohead, OK Computer. And Radiohead, The Bends. Alright, let me pull out the others. Sorry, I'm going to set this down while I pull these out of here. Alright. Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hypnotic Eye. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Southern Accents. This is a promotional album. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes. Thrice, To Be Everywhere. Everywhere Is to Be Nowhere. Thrice, Major Minor. Thrice, Vihaisu. Thirteen-4 Elevators, Easter Everywhere. Again with the Pinback fans, Rob Crow fans, 3 Mile Pilot, another excellent album. You can get this record, The Inevitable Passes, The Forgotten or The Future Forgotten, or this is I think the first album of theirs, as well as the Systems Officer album. Go to Temporary Residence Records and pick them up. Excellent. If they're still there, I don't know. It's been a while. I think I bought them 2 years ago. Thin White Rope, Red Sun. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. Thin Lizzy, Johnny the Fox. Thin Lizzy, Nightlife. Thin Lizzy, Vagabonds of the Western World. Thin Lizzy, Black Rose. Thin Lizzy, Self-Titled. Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak. Thin Lizzy, Shades of a Blue Orphanage. And lastly, Thin Lizzy, Fighting. Alright, so really, that leaves me about half a shelf left on this one that I just did, because I did about half of that. And then I just got a few others to do, and I'll be virtually done with my collection. Quick news update. So I ordered Stranger Things Volume 1, the soundtrack, and it got delayed, but I think it's supposed to be here next week. As well as Metallica's new album got delayed until, like, they said mid to late December. So I honestly told them to cancel the Metallica. I don't really feel like waiting that long. I may go down to the record store and see if I can pick one up. So I had them refund that money, and with that money, I put a bid down on almost every Led Zeppelin album that I don't have. I won an auction for Led Zeppelin 2, 3, 4. I think there's 2 other ones. So I'm pretty pumped up to get those. Those are supposed to show up next week. So that will. I have Led Zeppelin 1 and Houses of the Holy. So that will. I mean, there's just a couple of other studio records of theirs that I don't have, but for the most part, all the stuff that I'm interested in getting, I will own as of next week. So I'll probably do like an unboxing type thing with that and Stranger Things next week. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with me and my collection. I know with Christmas coming up, I'll have some new additions, and I'm going to California. So I kind of hope to visit a couple record stores out there while I'm there. So if anybody lives out in like the Sacramento, San Francisco area, and you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I'd love to hear from you. But again, to all my American viewers, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, and be safe out there and enjoy your family and time with everybody, and enjoy your meal. And everybody else, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good night.